Today's legislation authorizes the executive branch to apply for $250 million in funds from the federal government to support the planning and design work of the Stitch project, which will bring together a part of downtown that currently is bisected by the connector. It's long overdue. It's a massive infrastructure project, and it's going to require a lot more funding than that. But as they say, when you're looking at climbing a big mountain, you don't think about climbing the whole mountain. You think about taking one step at a time, and this is an important step in that process. In the 50s and 60s, we saw American cities all over the country get cut in half by highways, and Atlanta was no stranger to that. And the 75-85, as many people as it brings through into the city, it also divided our city in half. And so this portion of downtown, which included the Buttermilk Bottoms neighborhood and the Sweet Auburn neighborhood, can be stitched back together, which is why it's called the Stitch. And park space is a great way to do that, which is what is proposed here. It will obviously bring together opportunity for new development on either side of the property, including affordable housing. This is a part of town where Midtown and downtown come together. It's the northern edge of downtown that has been underinvested in for a long period of time, and the highway is a contributing factor to that. And if you can bridge it and put a park on top, you create lots of opportunity for folks to want to be in that space if it's done right, and I believe it will be done right. The federal government has shown support for the project with some earlier great dollars to date at a much lower amount, but I think that the federal DOT and our friends in DC see the promise in this. The current Secretary of Transportation has made bridging cities that have been bisected by highways a priority, and so I'm hopeful that Atlanta will be a recipient of federal government support here. It's a huge infrastructure lift, but this is part of the connector, some of the easier portion to bridge because it's low lying compared to the surface street level. So it requires less excavation to get it done. But we can do big things in the city, and we've proven that in the past, and I hope we can do it here. So I think there's always room to dream big of the city, as much as we have an obligation to take care of more immediate pressing items. But I hope Atlantans and those around the region see the benefit in pursuing a project like this that will make our center city more vibrant, more attractive, safer, more affordable. All those things are good for not just the city, but for the entire region and the state.